basically, in case it didn't actually record the last video, which I don't think it was, Robin got abducted by Scarecrow. I'm trying to do some side missions to build up some XP. And yeah.
Standing around for? Cover us! You need to wake up.
Oh.
How's it going? That hit him hard. I'm gonna assess the damage. I'll cover you. Hey, what happened to you? Guy's out cold. That hits hard. Under fire! Take cover! Do not drop your guard. Do not lower your guns. Do not let him strike. Back up this guy earlier. Looks like it stopped. Swift Fury at 5 Batman. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I respect you, Batman. It's been too long since I killed a man worthy of that. He's too fast! He's too strong! Looks like it stopped! Swift Fury at 5 Batman! Oh God! I got him! Batman! My location! It's Batman. Come on! Where's Batman been hiding? That bounty on your head's only getting bigger. Bat. Last time you were worth 50 million bucks. This time, well, I might finally retire.
Alfred, I found a mutilated body, but this isn't the one Cash told me about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death. Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six. Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search. Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
Look, I told you 3 times. Joker guy's dead. Now would you shut up? We're on patrol.
Okay, I just hate clowns. I saw him on TV once, you know, when he ran for president.
Oh, yeah. You know they never found out how we got on the ballot?
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers. Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the 2 victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
The militia have a checkpoint embedded in Chinatown. Time to remove them.
Too long you've played Atlas, bore the burden of people's hopes, been the bulwark against their fears. But your aging muscles falter, Titan. Your grip grows weak.
They say I can't manage that point on my own. No one tells me what to do. Be nice if Scarecrow got one of those freaking billboards and apologized for gassing us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, sure they are. Keep believing it.
Ah, Jason. Todders. My wee Toddy. Kid turned out great. And to think I was worried he just run home crying to that daddy. You want to know the secret, Bruce? Shame.
Yeah, well, I get Harley Quinn and can portray her from here, then make her a good person.
No way I'm joining with Scarecrow. I like working for Two-Face. Half the time, anyway.
Okay, where's this last flying thingy?
I'm starting to think maybe I gotta sniff of that gas. Hard to tell with all this messed up crap going on. Scarecrow's gonna beat him, I know it. Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen, not to mention the bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus. Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
Did he actually leave the bat suit right here? Yep. It's kind of dumb.
No more Ivy. That's what she gets for picking the wrong side. Did you read her psych profile? She'd have turned on Batman the second the city was safe.
I guess it's a good thing she died.
Hey, I can see the GCPD from here.
Shame we don't have a sniper rifle. Why take pot shots at terrified cops when we can just leave them in there? The turret will take care of any attack shoppers.
I'm just bored, you know, stuck up here. $50 says I can hit a desk sergeant through a window. No way in hell could you make that shot. Give me a rifle and I'll prove it. You're on. I'll get a couple of rifles in the next supply drop. Whoever hits the most cops.
Okay, now I gotta take
Clean
these guys
kills
out.
only, though.